Hi everyone, and my name's Heather Jean, and welcome to the Oracle of Sound. Today I'm filming from the beautiful Riddell Beach. It's a place that's incredibly sacred in my heart. I've been visiting here for the last 19 years and working very closely with our womb mother, and she's been teaching me a lot, which I'd like to share some of those teachings with you, actually from her, from this very place. This is one of the beautiful caves here, and if I just shift this camera around, let's see if we can. I'm not too sure how to change that around, but I'm sitting out looking at the ocean. Let's see if we can see that there. There we go. Beautiful. And this is really, this is actually a place that our Aboriginal ancestors, it was a birthing place for them, and it is a beach that's very sacred, in particular for women, and for the nurturing and the holding of who, I guess, mother is for us. You know, when you think of a mother, you think of, that soft place to fall, and that's actually certainly what I find that I receive from her every time I come home. I feel like I'm coming back home to her and to this soft place. And I wanted to share with you, I was talking on my previous video a little bit about the feminine principle, and actually coming from that feminine principle, leading your life through that heart, and what that looks like. And for me, what that looks like is connection. It looks like that connection to the very essence and the very being that you are. And breathing and living and walking from every step in your life from that place. And your manifesting looks a lot different. Your life looks a lot different. The way you plan is a lot different, because there's the divine plan. So you're realigning your will with the plan of Divine Mother. And when you live from that place, the way you live your life is a lot different. It's to the way in which we've been conditioned. We've been conditioned to think about what we want and where we want to go, and how we want to serve, and how we want to live in our lives, and the lives that we're wanting to create and rebirth again, from this place of the mind. And from that place, the only place that we can create from is from a place of what's already been lived, because it's our conditioned mind. Whereas to create from the feminine is to create from a place of no thing, to create from a place of the void. And I see the void as our womb mother. We have several black holes in the cosmos, and I see them as our cosmic wombs. And we have places that we can connect our womb centers, whether you're male or female, to those cosmic womb centers of our mothers, and in particular our Earth Mother. Who better to teach us how to create on the earth but her? I feel incredibly humbled and grateful to have her teaching me. She teaches all of us, and I listen very closely to what she shares, and how to really live my light and my purpose on the earth, which is where we are all going as humanity, is to create through this feminine principle, through the cosmic womb, through the void, through that black hole, And that place of no thing, that's where we can rebirth new ideas and new ways and new systems and lives with more light, more harmony, and more enlightenment. So while we're here in this space, I thought I would do a short meditation with you so you can connect here into Womb Mother, where we are, and start to connect with that place of no thing and no mind, that place of stillness within yourself. And it's a place that most people avoid because they don't know. You know, it's the unknown, but we're living in the unknown now, aren't we? So, you know, it's like we've got no choice but to connect. And through that connection, you'll be shown your next step. And that's really all you need to know, is just that next step. And your next step might be to take a rest. Your next step might be to make that phone call. The next step might be to read that book, or the next step might be to tell yourself that you're dearly loved every day, and continue to remind yourself that that's the very essence of the creative being in which you are. So with that, if you'd like to take this opportunity to close your eyes and take a breath, and just start to listen to the stillness in the background, and you may be able to hear the calmness of the lapping waves as the tide is heading on back out. So breathing in deeply and breathing out completely. Breathing in deeply and breathing out completely. And bringing your awareness into your pelvic bowl, your base chakra in between the hips, and begin to just focus the breath, reaching and activating that point of light within the base of the spine. With the breath in, you're igniting that spark of light, and with the breath out, you're expanding that light through your body. Breathing in, sparking the light in the base of the spine. And breathing out, expanding the light through the body. Breathing in again, sparking the light in the base of the spine. Breathing out and expanding the light from the spine throughout every cell of your body. Becoming that breath of one light, connecting to the one mind within the heart. And imagine that light in the womb space or the base chakra. Imagine you can just dive into it. Dive into that light within the womb space. And imagine you're diving into a pool of light and floating on a cloud. Breathing in and breathing out, expanding yourself into the light of creation. You may feel that joy rising in your heart as you expand into that light. And just allow that light just to transmute anything that no longer serves you. Let the light transform it. Let the light elevate your experience here on earth. Allow yourself to be lifted by the very light of creation in which you are birthed from and you are made of. Floating on a cloud of peace. On a soft, gentle wave of the ocean. The waters of the mother's womb. That's held you from the very beginning. Nourishing you from the very point of light of creation herself. Breathe in that nourishment, that light. Breathe it in. And allow yourself just to receive. Receive what's there for you. There's nowhere to go, there's nothing to do, but just to be with the sacred light of yourself and creation herself. The feminine Christ itself, Sophia, speaks. It is time for all to rise within the consciousness of your I am. This is your time to live your Christed or God selves here on the planet. Unlock the mysteries held within your consciousness. Allow the diving deep into the awakening of the DNA of womb mother. All is held in this place of creation. Blessed be, beloveds. And so it is.